What's up, everybody? I'm just watching TLC. Live reacting to it, whatever you want to call it. I'm just watching it with you guys because I'm bored. So, if you want to stream if you want to, it's up to you. But I think I'll get my belt too, because having my belt will be fun. I'll get the spinner belt. That's a good time for a spinner belt. How's that sound? Put the spinner belt right there. Here we go. Sasha Banks versus Carmella. I missed other parts of this show, so we'll see what happens. Sasha Banks with a suplex to Carmella. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Watching TLC. Just live reacting to it. Don't have no sound for it, but I'm reacting to it. And I got my spinner belt here for you guys. You know, how y'all doing today? It's Sasha Banks versus Carmella. So I'll tell you what's going on. And the Dolphins beat the Patriots today, so I'm happy about that. And Sasha Banks almost had a 3 count. Huh. I like Sasha Banks. He's like, why would it have to be 3? She had the frog splash to Carmella. Carmella don't kick out of nothing. What's up, Carnage? How you doing, man? Watching TLC. Yeah. I don't know if this is a woman's title match or not. It's just a match. I don't even know what's going on because I don't watch SmackDown or Raw much. So while they're fighting, I couldn't tell you. Carmella was kind of returning, so I don't know. Carmella's just elbowing Sasha Banks. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kicking the head by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks misses. Carmella is going up. No. Oh, a Bronco Buster to Sasha. 1, 2. Ooh, I thought Carmella had it. I missed that message. What'd you say? DX versus RKO. Yeah, I saw them wrestle each other at Pensacola Live for an event a long time ago. I didn't appreciate it then. Get to see Shawn Michaels wrestle in a match, which I don't remember much about what happened. As no DX won. Now Carmella's choking Sasha with a leg thingy. You guys remember this belt? The spinner belt. Did you guys like this belt? I think this belt's alright. I don't know. His bodyguard. You guys think Drew McIntyre is going to make it to WrestleMania as a champion? Super kick to Sasha Banks by Carmella. Sasha grabbed the rope. These women matches aren't very fun. Who would AJ Styles face at WrestleMania? I'm just curious. I mean, I felt like AJ versus Drew was kind of too soon in a way, but AJ Styles is getting kind of old, so you know, he'll do what he can for 5 more years, and then that should be it. 1, 2. Oh no, she kicked out. Sasha Banks on the attack. Carmella hit the second turnbuckle. Carmella's wearing a lot of lipstick, I noticed. I should be in the Thunderdome one day. 1, 2. Oh, Carmella kicked out. Carmella tried to have the tights. It's just pin after pin after pin. Oh, there's a test of strength with Carmella and Sasha. Nope. 1, 2. Nah, she kicked out. Oh my God, Sasha got caught with the Carmella chokehold. And Sasha might tap out. Nah, she countered it. Almost a bank statement. Not a bad. Oh my God, what is this thing? Oh wow. Carmella's got some weird submission hold on her. Wow, that was a very good sequence right there by these two. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good sequence. Maybe I'll be in the Thunderdome tomorrow for Raw. I'll think about it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Banks statement, Carmella. She might grab it. I don't know. Who's that guy outside the ring? Who's that manager? That manager guy just pulled Carmella out of the ring. Don't know who he is or what he's doing or why he's Carmella's manager, but he's there. I have no idea why or what's going on. Super kick to Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is down. Another super kick to Sasha Banks. Carmella's throwing Sasha back in the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Sasha kicks out again. It's like a WrestleMania match. People keep kicking out. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Carmella's just slapping her like, like, what's it gonna take to beat you? What's it gonna take to beat you is what Carmella's doing. Just smacking her neck. Now she's choking her. And Carmella's like, what do I gotta do to win? Nope. Bank statement to Carmella. And Carmella taps out. Carmella taps out. And that's the end of the match. Sasha Banks wins. I like 2007. It wasn't a bad year. Just the whole Crispin Wall stuff. Yeah, I guess Sasha Banks retained her title. I thought 2008 was an okay year. You knew it? Yeah. They replayed something dumb. Sasha Banks looking kind of pale, like she needs a tan or something. They're kind of running out of women's matches, I feel. Like they don't know exactly who to make a champion anymore. I feel like. Who should they. What other women's matches can they have? I mean, Rhea Ripley versus Sasha Banks? That'd be okay. AEW, what they do is 2010. I think 2011 was worse. 2010 was kind of a low end for wrestling. I agree. I mean, Shawn Michaels retired that year, and then Batista quit that year. Triple H got taken out. There's Asuka backstage. Oh no. There's Billy Kay. I don't care what she's doing, really. Billie Kay's got a picture in her hand talking about something, contract, maybe saying I want to be a manager or something. Oh yeah, the Nexus. I forgot all about the Nexus. I actually liked the Nexus storyline. People didn't like it. It was okay to me. Just the way it ended was kind of weak. I used to watch TNA. Unless you're in Impact Wrestling now, but yeah, I used to watch TNA. What's Billie Kay doing? Being weird. You know, like, yeah, they were just attacking everybody backstage, and then Daniel Bryan got fired for choking. I think it was that Hispanic ring announcer with a tie. To me, it was more like a good time during my life because I was out partying, having fun, having a social life. You know, 2010 was a fun year for me. 2011 was all right. 2012 is where my life kind of went downhill. 2012 was a very depressing year for me as far as the things I went through. So, yeah. But 2012 was okay despite the things I went through. And I was out partying, enjoying life, you know. I went through a lot of things as a kid. So, yeah, I just, I don't know. I made a lot of bad decisions. 2013, they had the Shield in 2013. It wasn't horrible. I mean, Dolph Ziggler became the world champion. The Shield was around. John Cena had a title reign, and Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship. The Authority was starting to do their Authority thing. It was kind of an okay year. There's the Hurt Business. There's MVP Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. What do you think of the Hurt Business? Yeah, I know. I know. I think AEW and Impact Wrestling are kind of like working together. I mean, why not? I mean, like, the Impact Wrestling is just Impact Wrestling. I mean, they should work together. Not saying it would matter. 2007, 2006, and 2007. Um, yeah, I like 2003. 2003, 2004. After WrestleMania 24, that was where I kind of stopped watching wrestling for a little while. I got a job and I worked all the time and I didn't like watch wrestling. I worked Mondays and I worked on Thursdays or Fridays or whatever. I had no time to watch wrestling until like later when I got moved to morning shifts and then I started watching wrestling again. There's Samoa Joe, Phil Robertson, Tom Phillips. I'm sorry, Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton. I don't like Byron Saxton. He was rude to me at a show once. I said he was a good announcer, and he's like, "Thank you," like whatever. Like he was rude. Byron Saxton, he get a thumbs down. There's New Day backstage. Kofi and Xavier. I'll be honest with you guys. I kind of want the Hurt Business to win this match. I think they should hold the gold, and because New Day is just kind of not New Day anymore. I feel like New Day is finally done. Corey Graves is okay. I don't mind Corey Graves. I don't mind Corey Graves up there back. He's alright. Sorry, block the door. Alright, so I'll go. Yeah, it is sad. He was very passionate about wrestling. You know, he was a very passionate guy. cared about the business more than you know. There's Charlie Caruso. She's good looking. You know, like, yeah, I like 1999. But a lot of bad things happened in 1999, even though I did enjoy it because I was 8 years old watching wrestling, enjoying wrestling, watching pay-per-views. I saw that Over the Edge pay-per-view when I was younger, not understanding what was going on. When Owen Hart fell, um, I didn't understand, like, any of it. And then next night they had our All Tribute show. The Ministry Taker, yeah. Then it became the Corporate Ministry, and then after Fully Loaded 99, it was the end of an era with Vince McMahon and Stone Cold, and after that, you know, that's when it ended. After Fully Loaded 99, the Corporate Ministry disbanded. And Undertaker was injured, I think, so he was kind of just hanging around, helping the Big Show out, helping talent. He left after SummerSlam 99 because he got injured and he walked out of the company and came back like in May of next year. So yeah. Do you it is X-Pac helped Stone Cold win by kicking the camera in his face, and then, you know, from there, that's what it was. Like, before the match, the Undertaker attacked Stone Cold and busted his head open. What's going on here? Oh. I like MVP as a manager, though. You think MVP should have been a world champion? What do you think? This match I really don't care for. Yeah. Trying to sacrifice people, you know? Trying to sacrifice Stone Cold and sacrifice, like, the big boss man and whatever. Did you like in '99 when X-Pac and Kane became the tag champions? Remember when that was going on? And my favorite thing about '99 was, I mean, there was a lot of bad things that happened. Yeah. I remember '99, I really liked, I liked SummerSlam '99. No Mercy was okay, kind of. I would say in '99, probably like, I'd say Backlash was maybe the best pay-per-view of that whole year. The Backlash had, yeah. The Backlash, it had Mankind versus Big Show in a Boiler Room match. It had the Brood versus the Ministry. It had Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett versus the New Age Outlaws. I think there was Al Snow versus Hardcore Holly was another hardcore match they had. The Rock versus Stone Cold, Ken Shamrock versus The Undertaker. There might have been some more matches I forgot about. I don't know. Oh yeah, The Godfather versus Goldust was another match. A lot of good matches in that whole thing, you know. But New Day's taking on the Hurt Business. Kofi Kingston tags in. It's weird. I don't want the Hurt Business to actually lose. I'm tired of New Day as tag champions. I mean, give it to the Hurt Business. The only issue with the Hurt Business is they have Bobby Lashley as United States champion. So they're only holding mid-card belts or tag team belts. They're not really doing much. And Shelton Benjamin, he deserves another title run. And Cedric Alexander is way too talented. Cedric Alexander needs to be... Him and Buddy Murphy had some real good matches on 205 Live. Shelton Benjamin's just a good wrestler in general, you know. It's cold in Florida right now, by the way. It's freezing. Xavier Woods chopped Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, basically. People say the higher power storyline was one of the best storylines. Basically, Stone Cold won the title back at WrestleMania 15 against The Rock. And Vince McMahon played it off like he was saying, hey, Shane, give Stone Cold his smoking skull belt. Then Shane gave it to The Rock. And then they were talking about, hey, I need your help. The Undertaker abducted my daughter. And then Stone Cold feuded with The Undertaker at Over the Edge. And then basically they screwed over Stone Cold so The Undertaker could take the title away from him. And then the next night on Raw, they unveiled who the higher power was, and it was just Vince McMahon. Jake the Snake? No. I don't think so. Why would they be the higher power? But then the family was ashamed of Vince McMahon for doing that because he did it for business. It was all about getting this title back, all about getting the world title back. That's what it was. Kevin Sullivan was in WCW, but at least in the Attitude Era, you didn't really know everything. There was no internet talking about stuff as much. I mean, when I was younger, the computer was Solitaire, Minesweeper, Word Muncher, Quake, and like random space websites. Back in the 90s, there was no real internet. It was like a crappy computer, a big box computer with a bunch of random stuff on it. Maybe. What if it was Linda McMahon? That'd be crazy. But after Fully Loaded 99, the whole McMahon Stone Cold rivalry died down. They didn't want to do that no more. They started doing the Triple H Stone Cold feud after that, where Triple H crippled the Rattlesnake, and Triple H he became Triple H he was going through punishment. He was finally getting out of punishment, for the whole Madison Square Garden incident, and then he finally got pushed the day after SummerSlam. Stone Cold didn't want to put Triple H over. Mankind became the WWF champion at SummerSlam 99, and no one expected it. It was kind of a weird reaction. It was kind of like a, yeah, okay, whatever, okay, yay, kind of reaction. Like, no one expected it, but it didn't make any sense. And then, it ended at No Mercy. Yeah, they do. AEW is okay. It's just the issue with AEW is I feel like they try too hard sometimes. Like, they try way too hard. You don't gotta have every match where people are kicking out of everything. Like, you don't gotta start a company off like, you don't have to have your biggest matches right away. You don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta have Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley. You don't gotta do Pac versus Kenny Omega. You don't gotta have Jon Moxley defeat every big guy who's like over 6'5". You know what I mean? You don't have him beat everybody, because I understand you want to make Jon Moxley look strong and find opponents for him, but you want to build that other talent and make them better later. Because now, Brody Lee. What's Brody Lee? What's Jake Haggard? MJF, which really pisses me off that they de-pushed MJF. MJF deserved a little better than to lose like that. They should have kept him undefeated. I feel every company needs like one undefeated wrestler to give you attention. He's kind of a tweener. He's not really a heel. He's more of a tweener. Like, he's not a good or bad guy. Jon Moxley kind of just attacks everybody. He doesn't. I mean, he's one of those types of guys. He's not really a good or a bad guy or anything. Boom. Here we go. And boom, maybe Shelton Benjamin can win this match. I don't want Kofi and Xavier just to beat the Hurt Business. They can win this. Shelton Benjamin's a good tag team champion, and Cedric Alexander needs more, better run. I mean, they can only if they want to give the titles back to New Day, they can get back to New Day, whatever. No. I thought he was in Trouble in Paradise. Man, I thought he was gonna hit that. All right, come on. You don't want New Day to beat everybody. Because right now, this might be Hurt Business's last chance to prove a point. You know what I mean? There we go. MVP's barking out orders. Yeah, it would have been good, but they didn't know how to use Dean Ambrose. Like the night that Roman said he had leukemia, and then like what happened was he turned heel on Seth Rollins after they won the tag team championships. And then they just played it off like, man, Cedric just tagged himself in. Which made Shelton wonder. And Hurt Business become the tag champions. And Shelton's kind of like, whatever, why'd you do that? I was going to win the match. Cedric won the match. So Shelton and Cedric are the tag team champions. And Shelton's kind of like, I would have won the match, but oh well, I'm tag champion. He's tag champions. The Hurt Business are the tag team champions. Thank God. I kind of want to see this. Cedric and Shelton could be a pretty good team. I kind of like they got belts. Kind of like that Shelton won a belt, but I feel like because of the way Cedric did it, it made Shelton mad. So, and Bobby Lashley, your United States champion, is coming out. I always liked Bobby Lashley. Now, the Hurt Business hold all the gold. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I agree. That Disturbed song, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they should have had that as this theme. But I think they have to have copyright rights to Disturbed. Hulk Hogan's Voodoo Child song, that cost $5 million in copyright claims. That's a lot of money to have Voodoo Child in your copyright claims, to own the song. $5 million. Although, Disturbed wouldn't have been that expensive, I don't think. But we have new champions right now, the Hurt Business. And Bobby Lashley is the United States champion. I feel like the United States Intercontinental Championship belts have no prestige. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You guys cold? I'm cold, guys. It's freezing. But what's the real, I'm cold, man. I'm freezing. What's the stake of wrestling? Like, in wrestling right now, what is the real, the position of wrestling right now? The status of wrestling right now. The Royal Rumble is the next pay-per-view. Who's going to win the Royal Rumble? January 31st. Slammy Awards, hosted by R-Truth, your 24/7 champion. My nice little spinner belt. And it's Samoa Joe on commentary. You think Drew's gonna win the Rumble? It's gonna be Sami Zayn versus somebody. That new IC title looks all right. And Big E Langston came out. Big E Langston's just clowning around. They're not really making Big E Langston a star. Sami Zayn could win the Royal Rumble. I just feel like with Big E Langston, they don't really know how to actually make him this legit star. He's just joking around and clowning around. Like, he's not really doing anything that makes me take him seriously. He's still being a jokester. He's not, like, being serious. He's just joking around, wearing ties, making corny jokes. He's not doing nothing I care for. He can beat up people. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. He does need to be. There's Sami Zayn right there. Sami Zayn as champion is okay. I don't mind Sami Zayn so much. Maybe I can make Sami Zayn the WWE champion one day. They gotta stop looking at wrestling so much like it has to be believable to be a champion. You know what I mean? Like, CM Punk kind of made everything look bad when CM Punk got destroyed at UFC. CM Punk's already made wrestling look bad. And Brock Lesnar kind of did too. I remember back, it was before WrestleMania 34, and I thought Dolph Ziggler was gonna win the Royal Rumble. Now it's Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Asuka and a mystery partner. Yeah, I agree. Sami Zayn's pretty good, but it's funny. I forget the women's tag team titles still exist sometimes. Lana feels she's being punished by the WWE because of Miro's because of Rusev's debut at AEW. I think his name is Miro or something like that. Man, it's cold in here, guys. Lana got destroyed by Nia Jax. Actually, no. I take that back. Lana beat Nia Jax, I think. Yeah, Lana beat Nia Jax. I don't know what's going on Raw. They're talking about Lana being punished. And then Shayna Baszler attacked. Yeah, AEW versus WWE. Not anytime soon. That won't happen. They won't do that. I don't think so. No way. Look at the belt here. Jesus. I forget Shayna Baszler's still around too. I forget all these wrestlers are still around. Like, I don't know. I'm bad about that. I'm bad, guys. I'm a horrible wrestling fan now. I don't know what's going on in wrestling anymore. I don't watch it. I can't tell you nothing. I don't know who this bald executive guy is. I see him all the time. Here comes Nia Jax. She's not like most girls. Hey, you guys watching that Chiefs Saints game by any chance? Did the Chiefs beat the Saints? Oh, Nia Jax looks pretty today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on anymore. I don't watch it. I have no idea. I'm just watching this pay-per-view because I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. I'm sleepy. I feel like sleeping. There's so many boring matches, tag matches, and random matches I don't care for, like Sasha versus Carmella, New Day versus Hurt Business, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax versus Asuka and a random opponent. You just don't know what's going on at all. Like, this is not right or something. Well, I just don't have a clue. I'm a horrible wrestling fan now. I think he kind of is in the ownership. I don't think Vince McMahon has anything better to do. You can get Bray Wyatt from Battlegrounds if you want that. You know, like, he's okay. They should never have the Fiend actually lose. That's the problem. They didn't have to have the Fiend lose to Goldberg. Okay, that was where things went wrong. Giving Goldberg the belt and having him, you know, maybe go to WrestleMania to face Roman when he went to WrestleMania to face Braun. That was where this title here, that's where they really messed up. Sorry. They really screwed up there. You know, I'll worry about this side so you can see it. That's where they screwed up, guys. I love my wrestling belt. It's my favorite thing. These wrestling belts are like my favorite things in my room. I haven't posted it on my my Instagram. Be my belt. But I just don't see any interest. The general manager, you mean like Stone Cold was back in 2003 with Eric Bischoff? Charlotte Flair is Asuka's replacement. Oh, Charlotte Flair is Asuka's replacement. But Asuka's the women's champion. I bought Battlegrounds. I made a video about it. It's okay. It's fun. It's just, it's just, I don't know. It's better than Cyberpunk. I'll tell you that much. I might buy Cyberpunk anyways. I might just buy it anyways. Give me something to do. So I'm getting back into video gaming and stuff and getting my gamer score up. My goal is to have 100,000 gamer score, like before I die type of thing. I've been playing some random games lately. There's a lot of video games out there. A lot of them. And here's Charlotte Flair. Does Charlotte Flair need to be a women's champion? Do you find Charlotte Flair attractive? Days Gone. I might give it a chance. I might give it a shot. And this is a women's tag team title match. Look at those ugly women's title belts. Who cares about the women's tag team championships? A PS4, I play Xbox. I don't play PS4, so I don't know. I just play random games. You said Manhunt? I thought Shayna Baszler was possibly going to win like the Royal Rumble or something. Shayna Baszler, she's like 40 years old, 39 or 40 years old. She's in good shape for her age. Former UFC MMA fighter. Don't know if she won any titles in UFC. It's a good, scary game. I might finish Mortal Kombat 11 first. I got the Lion King Aladdin video game. I like my old games. These matches make me want to sleep. Every match doesn't have to be a technical match. You know what I mean? Like any Attitude Era, you wouldn't have like technical matches all the time. See, like if you go back to the Attitude Era, what people don't realize is, you know, there was more like brawling. You see, when Kurt Angle debuted in '99 at Survivor Series, they booed him because they didn't want to see like him do wrestling moves. Like they were bored. Like you can't make these matches any fun when they're so technical. Wrestling's more like brawling, you know, whatever. It's like that kind of thing. I'm sleepy, guys. I'm very sleepy watching this match. Makes me want to sleep. Yeah, and you're absolutely right about that. They are all the same. That's why I get bored watching them. It's like she's gonna do a headlock, then she's gonna do maybe a punch, then she's gonna throw me to the ropes, knock her down. Charlotte's trying to grapple Nia Jax. Nia Jax is using power. Nia Jax looks like she's gained weight. Not to be mean. Nia Jax looks like she's gained like 30 pounds. It's just, they gotta like understand and you're right. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Like wrestling is kind of all the same. Like have like a hardcore match. It's okay, the pay-per-view is called TLC. Okay, these are regular matches. These are like that like the last tag match, that could have been a ladder match. This could have been a tables match. Carmella versus Sasha could have been a chairs match. You know, maybe they could have every match have a stipulation. Now this is just boring. You know, they could have every match have a stipulation. A table match would make sense because, like, you know, if you don't want to, you know. AEW isn't bad. I feel like AEW's okay. I just feel like AEW, they just do too much. Hey, we got my Inner Circle t-shirt on. But AEW's doing way too much, way too soon. They need to dumb it down a bit. And they dumb down the comedy a lot. The comedy's not bad. The comedy was getting a little too much. I went to Fyter Fest in Orlando, in Daytona, and I remember watching Fyter Fest, and I'm saying to myself, like, man, there's way too much comedy in this whole wrestling company. It's all just comedy. Like they need to dumb that down a bit because it doesn't look good when there's too much comedy, you know. And you don't have to start a company off doing everything. You could start slowly. Like AEW, I love their tag division. I love their mid-card. I love some of their storylines. Some of their segments are not that bad. Like when Cody Rhodes is getting whipped in that belt by MJF. Wardlow, Cody Rhodes kind of giving the spotlight on other people like Darby Allin and Wardlow. WWE, yeah, I agree. AEW, I mean, Kenny Omega versus Cody Rhodes, they made it into like a backyard wrestling type of match. I mean, barbed wire and ridiculous stuff. They didn't have to do all that. You know, like Kenny Omega's, I mean, I like that Kenny Omega is a champion right now. I like that. That's cool. I enjoy that. I'm a Kenny Omega fan. I like Kenny Omega. He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite wrestlers is in a different company, you know? You know what? I hate to say it, but maybe the WWE needs John Cena. Maybe this company needs John Cena. Yeah, I mean, they could have done that. They could have done that, man. You're right. Yeah. But let me ask about this TLC pay-per-view. There's just too much regular matches, and they could have done more. They didn't want to. Like I remember when Sheamus beat John Cena in a tables match in 2009 and became the WWE champion. You know, I get no more. You gotta admit, this spinner belt's pretty cool. I'm just sleepy. I love this spinner belt. It spins. Ah. Asuka kicked out. I'm seeing like old guys live streaming. It's kind of funny in old people. Bobby Lashley versus The Fiend. That might be alright. I want to see the return of the spinner belt one day. That's metal, guys. That's metal. Yeah. Oh. And Charlotte's in the ring now. And Nia Jax. I don't think Charlotte and Nia Jax had a match. I mean, what if John Cena had one more reign as champion? There's Ric Flair backstage. Hey, Ric Flair is backstage. The fans are going crazy. Nia Jax just fell. I think Nia Jax botched. Nia Jax get the figure eight on. I mean, can Charlotte Flair get that figure eight on Nia Jax? There goes Shayna Baszler. Here comes Charlotte Flair now. Charlotte Flair can land that moonsault like crazy. I'm having trouble getting Nia Jax in the ring, though. Figure eight, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler might tap. Nope. Nia Jax and Asuka are both down. Now Shayna Baszler has a chokehold on there we go. And Charlotte and Asuka are the women's tag team champions. That wasn't a bad match. I'm sleepy though. At least that match didn't go on forever. Ric Flair looking healthy backstage. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't care for. It sounds like we're having an Asuka Charlotte feud. So I'm thinking. And now Charlotte can say she's been a women's tag team champion. All right. Sorry, guys, I fell asleep for a minute. All right, here we go. What is this nonsense? What am I watching? Maybe Drew McIntyre will get movie roles one day. Huh. Hilarious. 2020 was a horrible year. $2021. Maybe 2021 will be worse. Happy New Year from WWE. There's our truth backstage of Biggie. And Biggie's doing nothing. It's dumb. What other matches? There we go. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. TLC match. Finally, a match. So there must not be too much left of this pay-per-view, to be honest with you. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Huh, this is weird. Is this pay-per-view already like over? Did I miss something? Oh, oh. I wonder. Wait a minute. So, wait. So, I ain't go on Twitter here. So, Drew McIntyre basically retained his title. There comes Roman Reigns. Universal title belt. Paul Heyman. The Roman Empire. How you doing? It's Roman versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens just attacked Roman. Kevin Owens just attacked Roman Reigns. Oh yeah, Charlotte Flair's a Grand Slam champion. There's Jimmy Uso or Jay Uso, whoever. Owens attacking Jimmy Uso. Owens just attacked, broke Jay Uso's leg. Yeah, Roman just hit Kevin Owens and steel steps. Roman Reigns is attacking Kevin Owens with those steps. It's all about who's going to be the champion tonight. The fans don't like it. They're booing him and booing him. How you doing? Paul Heyman's like, what's going on? It's a tiny ladder. Tiny ladder. Sorry guys. This match is boring me. I'm bored. I'm putting my belts up. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. Hope Roman will probably retain this anyways. But I'm gonna call it a night because I am bored and I just wanna go to sleep. So later.